You go to the gym to get healthier, build strength, and protect your longevity. But if you're over 50, some of the most common exercises you're doing right now are doing the exact opposite. They are quietly grinding down your cartilage, overloading your spine, and setting you up for an injury that could sideline you for months. Aging doesn't mean you stop lifting. It means you have to lift smarter. Today, we're breaking down the 5 exercises you need to drop from your routine immediately, and the joint-safe alternatives that will build twice the muscle with 0 of the pain. Number 1. The behind-the-neck overhead press. Pressing a barbell directly behind your head forces your shoulders into extreme external rotation. For a 20-year-old with hypermobile joints, it's risky. For someone over 50, it is a rotator cuff disaster waiting to happen. The fix? Switch to the dumbbell shoulder press with your elbows turned slightly inward at a 30-degree angle. This keeps the load entirely on the muscle and leaves your joints completely stress-free. Number 2. Heavy conventional deadlifts off the floor. Don't get it twisted. The deadlift is an incredible movement, but pulling heavy weight directly from the ground requires flawless hamstring flexibility and spinal stability. 1 millimeter of rounding in your lower back under a heavy load can compress your spinal discs instantly. The fix? Elevate the weight. Do rack pulls from knee height or use a trap bar. This allows you to harvest all the strength-building benefits without forcing your lumbar spine into a high-injury danger zone. Number 3. Heavy seated leg extensions. It feels like an isolated burn, but the seated leg extension machine places an immense amount of shearing force directly behind your kneecap. If you already experience occasional knee stiffness or arthritis, this machine acts like sandpaper on your cartilage. The fix? Stick to closed chain movements where your feet are planted on a solid surface. Controlled goblet squats or a smooth, wide stance leg press build massive quad strength while keeping your knees perfectly tracking and safe. Number 4. Traditional sit-ups and crunches. Flexing your spine repeatedly against the floor does very little for a flat stomach, but it does wonders for ruining your neck and lower back posture. If you're pulling on your head to force your body up, you're straining delicate cervical vertebrae. The fix? Focus on spinal stability, not spinal flexion. The standard forearm plank or the dead bug exercise force your core to stabilize your spine, creating ironclad abs and a bulletproof lower back. Number 5. 1 rep max barbell bench pressing. Chasing a massive single rep max on the flat bench press belongs in your 20s. The straight bar locks your wrists and shoulders into a rigid, unnatural pathway. When the weight gets too heavy, your shoulders take the brunt of the damage. The fix? Switch to incline dumbbell presses. Dumbbells allow your hands to rotate naturally, conforming to your specific skeletal structure, while the slight incline shifts the stress away from vulnerable shoulder joints and directly onto the chest. Building your ultimate prime after 50 isn't about working less. It's about working with precision. By removing these 5 joint killers from your routine, you unlock the ability to train consistently, pain-free, for decades to come. If you found this valuable, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know the exact foods you should eat to completely heal your joints from past damage, click on this next video right here. See you there.